Hello Jeff, this is Mike Lombardo from Ideal Classic Cars. I'm showing you the 1970 Coronet RT. As you can see, it is an absolute beautiful car. I'll walk around it quickly here just to give you a general on the outside. Amazing body lines on this particular car. The way that the seams and everything were put together, like you and I kind of discussed, are probably nicer and straighter than the factory ever made them. You can see by the shine and the depth of the shine, the reflection of the other cars. Just a super nice, well done car. And we'll get up and underneath and show you everything, that it was a full rotisserie restoration. Not often we like to brag about cars that are done to this level, but this is the one you put in your personal collection and keep it for a long period of time. Dave, would you mind going up with the car and we'll show them underneath first? As he's raising the car, I'll give you an idea just how nice inside the wheel wells. You can see every nut and bolt is exactly, every clip, as you can see back on the rubbers in there. As we go, I'll show you the wheels are in excellent condition. It has even the correct bias ply tires that were period for this kind of car. I'll show you down each rocker panel. Absolutely perfect. All the pinch welds, all the spot welds, every single bevel and bulge that's supposed to be in that metal that way as it came out of the factory. I'm going to walk around the front just to show you the front splash pan. Just absolutely brand new. Take note to the powder coating. Every piece apparently pulled apart on this car. I'm going to take you underneath now currently. That's good, Dave. As you can see, everything, the sway bars, every bolt, every nut, everything on this car was apart. The brand new front end parts, oil pan, everything just absolutely correct. Every nut and bolt on the oil pan, sway links. As you can look up into the front, your lights, your bolts, your nuts, your screws, your cables, as you can see going through to the front, everything done. And as I shared with you before, it was my interpretation that they actually stopped it at the front on these Coronets, and you could see, I mean, they could have painted this green if they wanted to paint it green. It is shiny black, like a upper finish of a car. That's how perfectly done it is. And I'm walking down the side here just to show you again. Your brake drums brand new. Your brake line cables, emergency brake cables brand new. Your exhaust brand new. Your gas tank lines brand new. Your gas tank brand new. Every single bolt, every single nut replaced on this car. This is what you call rotisserie restoration as per my definition. Now, I don't know what else it would be. As you can see, emergency brake cables, brand new cables, no rust, no nothing on them. This car is absolutely as close to flawless as I've seen in a long time. As you can see, the proper welded on rear tips. Again, every bolt for the bumper inside that rear, as you can see, the sheet metal on the inside of the rear of the quarter panels. Everything is 100% exactly as it should be. Every line molded in exactly as it should be. The proper shocks on it. Again, proper stainless brake lines. Everything on the car exactly as it should be. Again, the exhaust has Flowmasters on it, but it is the proper cross flow exhaust. You know, when you put the H in there, that's an upgrade technically. Again, for performance reasons. As you can see, every single clip, even in the back of your torsion bars, brand new, replaced. Your bell housing, everything was out of the car, completely redone. I don't know what else somebody could possibly do, because you cannot get a transmission to look like that. Every single number, every single part of it visibly and perfectly clean. Your transmission lines perfectly brand new. It looks like the car was assembled recently, and I am telling you, I am not sure as far as the date of when it was done. I want you to look at the brake lines. You could read every number on them. You could see the anodizing on the end of the brake lines. You could see every wire, the connector, the butt connectors as they go together, factory style, and if not correct and new, I don't know what else you would call this particular car. I'm going to come back out of the back as he lowers the car down, and then we'll continue on down the other side. Go ahead, Dave, if you don't mind dropping it. Again, not often we can be this proud of a car and the restoration work. Again, every nut and bolt, chrome across the bumper is absolutely perfect. Everything was done. Coming down the side, as you can see on this particular side. Hold on one second for me, Dave. I just wanted to show you, of course, the other rocker panel. Absolutely perfect. Coming into your doors. Could you open the trunk for me, Pawan, if you don't mind? Everything was taken apart. Every door latch, every screw was taken out. Every piece of rubber was taken out. All the rubbers are new. Just exactly the way it should be done. The stickers were correct. As I shared with you before, we're going to go into the back. The tick-tock tack clock's in the center. That is the only thing that I know is not working on it. Thank you, Pawan. Open the trunk. As you can see, again, I'll share with you every single screw done to perfection. As you look through the jack, the spare is in here correctly. Show you everything. The floor is as nice as the floor is on the bottom, and it is painted the correct green. The lines that come through into the back, the wiring harnesses, everything must have been replaced at that time. Look at your rear marker lamps. As you can see, they are correct as they should be. Looking at the rear and the back, every screw, the latch is replaced. The top, the wing, the bolts on the wing, brand new. This isn't like somebody cleaned them off. They look brand new. Anodized, like somebody just built this car out of the factory. Okay, if you don't mind, let's open the hood there, Dave. I'll show you again. Same thing on the other side. I truly believe this is a $75,000 restoration. You'd be hard pressed to do that to this car for any less money. Again, I will show you under the hood, the same effect. Every piece of rubber on the six-pack, every clip on it. Now, I did know you had shared with me, you thought your friend had mentioned that 69s had the aluminum intake, and they went to a cast in 70. Now, keep in mind, it could be correct that a 69 or 70 would have a 69. If it was built in 69, again, it was very, very common. They carried over any parts that were left over versus, you know, manufacturing of something new or starting of something new to finish up a run of something. So I am not 100% sure. It is cast, and I will say this to you. I'm not 100% sure that it's just not cast coated, if this makes any sense to you. It could be because I've seen a lot of them. It doesn't appear to be the standard aluminum look that you see. So keep in mind both sides of it. I'm not telling you it is correct. I'm not telling you it's a 69 or a 70, but I would guess that it looks correct. Power brakes, the booster, brand new. Notice the wiring block in the back. Every wire that comes out of it looks what? Brand new. The wiper motor, brand new. The voltage regulators with the lettering on them, brand new. I think somebody had mentioned that it had some sort of electronic ignition put on it or something. This is the correct module for Mopar. As you can see, the pin number that's on there. They didn't change much on this that I know of. Again, it's not the correct style battery for 1970. Okay, hurt me. I'm just trying to show you everything about the car. Take note that, like I said, every nut and bolt, the front cross member, it's not just painted, it's powder coated. So technically speaking, it's better than when it came out of the factory. But is it a brand new latch? My guess is yes. This isn't just cleaned up, polished up. It looks brand new. Dave, if you wouldn't mind, let's start the car up for him real quick. And Pawan, let's take the boot off the back. As you can see, boot looks very nice. You just flip the clips from the back, and then we'll flip that inside and we'll show you operation at the top. As you can hear, take the auto up a little bit. Idles very nicely, starts right up, idles out great. The correct manifolds, by the way, on the car. The high rise, they come out of the side. I'll take you around the back so you can hear that beautiful note and tune. As you can hear, absolutely stellar. What an awesome sound. There's no replacement for displacement. Keep that in the back of your mind. If I can get it out, I'd say it. It's got that big block sound. And if you wouldn't mind, go ahead, Dave, I want you to raise the top. The top appears to be correct. I'm not sure if you're familiar. They have a vinyl that looks kind of like a knit for most cars. On the original Chryslers, they had them look like a vinyl top was on a car. It has the print of that like leather looking print, or the vinyl print. Dave, you can shut it off now. Thank you, bud. But this has the correct leather looking style roof, and I'm not sure if you're familiar with the difference. I think this guy went over the top when he did this car, and that's probably why he's lost his butt. Do keep in mind on the inside, it does have the buckets, the console, the 8-track, the proper stereo, the radio stereo, it's AM radio. All the switches, everything seems to work except the one tachometer gauge, like I shared with you prior, which could be looked at or whatever. But again, in this particular case, one last view, top up. Again, sublime green, white top, white interior. Just doesn't get any better than this 446-pack Coronet. If you have any further questions, feel free to call us at 941-966-1900. Thank you.